dance with caution, if you will, right? You have to watch the costumes, watch the songs, it's the same as in, I would think, as in any genre, right? Check the costumes, right? You can dance in a full belly, which is considered like a fully dressed costume. You're fully covered.
Welcome back to Beyond the Steps, produced by Apolla Performance and Turning Point Dance Creations. This is week 3 of our March series with the incredible Iona Wilson of Lotus Belly Dance. And today we're closing out our guest conversation with 2 topics that are deeply personal and don't get nearly enough airtime: age and gender. Who gets to belly dance? Who feels welcome? And who has been told directly or indirectly that this space isn't for them? Let's get into it. Iona, we're so glad to have you back.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So Iona, belly dance has a little bit of a complicated relationship with age, probably. It's one of the few dance forms where you can actually celebrate mature bodies, yet age still shows up, right? What does that look like, and where do you think it comes from?
Age as a part of the dance in its origin, because it's folkloric, people just dance till they don't, right? So I think as long as you decide not to hit the stage, you can dance till you don't want to anymore. No one will bother you. But it becomes a problem, if you will, once you decide you want to go on stage. That's when the critique starts. Why are you still doing in this? And that and unfortunately, it's probably that, I don't know. It's probably everywhere, but I can only give a U.S. based slant. So I see it more here in the U.S. because I'm here in the U.S. But you see it more on the stage than not, right? As long as you're at home or you're with your friends or you're with your family or it's at some social event, it's not a problem. But that's where you normally see it once you get on the stage. But you can and you start to see that age, and then that's not fair. However, I will say this: I am starting to see some pushback, and I like it. I saw a group that were like women over 60 or women over 50 or whatever, a group of belly dancers. They just dance over women over 70. And these are women who are still belly dancing. And I'm here for it because I plan to do it till like,
Well, it's so healthy and fun, and it's just a great way to get your body moving, which we don't do nearly enough of as adults, and so I think it's so great. So on the flip side of that, we also know that belly dance is taught to dancers who are very young children. What are the considerations developmentally, culturally, ethically that educators should be thinking about when teaching belly dance to children?
yes, absolutely. So there are studios, and I know even we will offer, to students, to children, to kids. We normally do like a mommy and me. So then that way they kind of dance along with their parents or an adult along with their adult. But there are places where it's like just students that will perform. With all things, dance with caution, if you will, right? You have to watch the costumes, watch the songs. It's the same as in, I would think, as in any genre, right? Um, check the costumes, right? You can dance in a full belly, which is considered like a fully dressed costume. You're fully covered. Fully covered. It does not have to be what they call a bedla, which is like a bra and a belt and a skirt, which is what you normally see, right? It doesn't have to look like that. It could be a full dress. It could be with a choli, right, which would cover the top tie and a dress. You don't have to expose the stomach. You don't have to do that. There are options. There are absolutely options that you can choose in your costuming to make it more comfortable, right? For to make it what we call a family show. You can make it a family show. All of Lotus's shows are family shows.
Are there forms of belly dance that go the other way that are like super, I mean, non-family? Because every time I've seen it,
Yes, but not because you're like getting undressed, but because the lyrics of the songs and meaning. So in Egypt or in just certain, well, Egypt and other songs are politically charged, and so that's considered not family show. In the US, the songs may be explicit in lyrics, like, "Oh, you said a cuss word, so that's not a family show." That's not, and it may seem like a light curse word if you, but that's not a family show, y'all, 'cause that's not a family show. And they may still be fully dressed, right? There was a show there for years. There was a performance here in Charlotte. It doesn't happen anymore. It ran for about a decade, called "We Will Rock You." So it's kind of a spin on rock music and belly dance, but they spelled it RAQ, which is rock, belly dance, dance. It means rock dance. Belly dance to rock music. Now you already know that rock music is probably not family show. Right? But the belly dancers were dressed. No one ever disrobed or any of that nature, but the music wasn't clean. So not a family show. But that's what I mean by not family.
So I want to talk about gender because we definitely cannot leave our gender equity conversation out. Belly dance has historically been a feminine art form, but that's changing, right? How is the belly dance community navigating gender inclusivity, and what does welcoming really look like for non-binary and male identifying dancers?
I would say in outside of the African continent, we are seeing more reception than on the continent. To date, it is still technically illegal to dance rock certain forms of belly dance as a male dancer. Now you can do certain styles, but they're not considered belly dance or what we would think of as belly dance, like certain male style looking types of dance, and they're more masculine looking. Like, and they dance with like a staff, and that's very masculine looking. But to what we would think of as belly dance, that someone who is considered non-binary and they wanted to perform that, if they were to go to Egypt and do that, they could get arrested. They could get arrested. That's simply cultural, right? That's just their law. This is the law of the country. You can't do that. You can't do that. But in the US, it's perfectly fine. Like, you can come here, it's not a problem. We have dancers here that are non-binary. They cut across all the different genres, all the different genders, and it's fine, right? And we absolutely love them. It's great. And I love learn. We have master instructors. It is amazing, and and about time. You know what I mean? Um, I'm here for it. Some of the just the best things I've learned, just the best experiences, right? I don't know what took us so long, but we're here, and I'm glad. I'm glad about it. It's time. It's been time, and and it's been around for a while, but now we finally have the space, and it's welcoming. Again, not perfect. I'm not saying we're done, that our work is done, but we do have some amazing dancers cutting across different genders, and they're teachers, they're dancers, they're teaching, they're learning, and they are fabulous. They're wonderful. I love them to
well, and
death.
we go back to the gem of a nugget that you had in episode 2, which it's progress, right? It's forward progress, not perfection, and we're there, and that's great. So, for all of you out there that are watching, if you haven't seen the rest of Iona's series with us, please go back and watch this episode, all of our episodes on Facebook and YouTube at Apollo Performance and TP Dance Creations. They are all there. season 1 through season 6. Take a look at those. The Steps Initiative course is something that we created as a 5-part course series. It acted as a catalyst for the show. You can take it. It's still online. It's still free. We're going to pop that link up. It's going to tackle everything from gender inequity, sex abuse and prevention, racism, psychology, nutrition, dance, medicine, and science. You name it, we've got it. It's going to lay a foundation and give you evidence-based research and resources so you can investigate further on your own, share it with your children, your community, your staff. You name it, it's for anybody. So please go online, take that, click the link, share it. And it's really important for our community for that forward progress. Iona, tell us one more time how everybody can get a hold of you, follow you, and find you all to take classes.
Oh, thank you so much. This has been great. I am so pleased. Thank you all for the opportunity. You can find us at Lotus Belly Dance NC on link or on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. And our website is www.lotus-studios.com.
Wonderful. Make sure you check Iona out. She does online classes as well as in-person classes. So you do not have to be in Charlotte. So make sure you check her out. Iona, what a way to close out this series. Thank you for showing up so fully and so honestly in each one of these conversations. Our audience is definitely better for it, and so are we. Next week, Bree and I are back on our own to recap everything that we took away from this incredible month with you. You do not want to miss that because, Bree and I are always coming up with aha moments that we want to share with everybody. So please make sure you join us. But until